Hi guys, this is Carrie. You're watching A Crone's Life. I wanted to thank you guys for joining me today. I've got a Kickstarter that I'm unboxing, and the box is rather big, so I'm not sure how much is going to fit in the space. I have straightened up quite a bit, so there should be more space than usual. Yes, it is largish. This is the Fable Maker's deck of many things, and I got quite a few add-ons because they had packages and it just seemed like a smart idea. So I guess we'll just dig in. So what I'll do is I'll take everything out. You'll have a chance to see it as it kind of flies by, and we'll go through everything one by one from the side. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with the liquid core die. I have a daughter and a son-in-law who play D&D, I want to say 2 to 3 times a week. I really think it's twice a week, and I got these liquid core D20s for them. They are gorgeous. You can see with the light behind it that the glitter floats on the inside. I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. I have something. Okay, I put the light on this side. I really don't want to take them out because this was one of their presents. So sorry about that. I would love to show it to you after they get it for their Christmas, but it would be best, at least for me, to not try to mess up the packaging. So I can kind of see it. I don't know if you are able to see it, but regardless, it is liquid core. It has glitter on the inside. The glitter is very like inference. There's purple and blue. I can see pinks in there. It's very pretty. Then this side it looks a little like there's some green glitter, and that's so pretty. But I have 2 of those, one for Micah and one for Shelby. I couldn't avoid getting the pen. I think every single package that they offered the pen, and they let you choose which one. This was just the, you know, kind of the cover of the box pen. So I just went with the most basic one. I say basic, you know what I mean. I went with the most recognizable one. This is the animated tarot set. I saw this on Peggy Pepez's, I guess, upcoming decks. She had it ages ago, and of course, you know, it's always this twinge when you really like something. By the way, just for backstory, this Kickstarter was a summer project, or late summer project, last year. It was funded November 2023. Been waiting all this time to get it. I did not expect the wait to be this long, but I mean, I was never concerned about being ripped off. I did not feel like it was going to just not show up, but I did start getting a little concerned when they were having trouble with certain things in production. So it's very nice to finally have it in my hands. This is the guidebook for the animated tarot deck. Very big, very nice guidebook. I think that must be from the ribbons. So they have extra down here, Whispers from the Weave. This must be journal prompts, it looks like. Anyway, I'll have to read more into it later. Oh, that's really nice. I like their questions. They're pretty. Oh, they have extra deck spreads, tarot spreads. Nice. I'll have to read about this too, because this must have something to do with the game. Again, this is based on a D&D theme, and I will know more about it soonish. So that is the guidebook. I'll try to set everything out of the way right here. This is also, well, they call this the tarot booklet. Clarifying questions, interpreting reversals. And then it goes into the cards. This does not look like a travel deck to me. Oh, it's one of those two-sided boxes. Feels like two decks. This is odd. Let me get my white paper back for just a second. Okay, so full disclosure, I live in the South and it's very humid here. Even when it's not humid, it's very humid. So if there's bending in the cards, I do not necessarily blame the cards. This is odd though, because part of the deck is very straight and then part of the deck is really curved. So that might be more of the cards than the humidity. Plus, these are very plastic cards. These are the ones that wiggle when you're moving them. And it could just be that they got bent before they got packed. So we can work on that through shuffling and, well, just bending. Just putting them back where they belong. So there's that one. I wonder... Wow, this one's the same. Oh, this has to be the whole deck. Okay, because they're so thick, they feel like one deck when it's half. Ooh, that's terrible. I wonder if there's a cover on these. That would make sense for that. Oh, there is. Good. Good. So that's not a problem. That's just the cover. And what they're telling you here is that you should have the sleeve. You should put them in sleeves like you do Magic the Gathering cards. I wasn't planning to do that. Can you hear that? That's the texture, and I'm sure that if you mess up the texture, it would mess up the animation. So that's probably why they want you to sleeve everything. Okay, so great. We know now, one, these are probably not a problem because they all have a film over the top, which I'm not planning to take that off. I might redo this Justice card because I don't like this, fold right here in the middle. But what I'm doing is making bubbles by redoing it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. This has to be the whole deck. It's a chunky thing. Wow, that's a chunky thing. This is going to be fun to figure out. Okay. They are obviously not in order because Justice started the second half of the deck. Let's move this out of the way. This might end up being one of those collectible decks. I'm not sure. After feeling how thick they are, I'm not sure how usable they'll be for me. I'm going to try though, because I love this deck. I'm really drawn to more cartoony images anyway. And this just fun, almost childlike motion feature, it brings a lot of joy. I would like to do a follow-up on this sometime just to let you know how often I use it, but it just, letting you know, I think this might just be one of those little collectible decks. Got a couple of more things to go through, so we will cut over to that. Okay, so the next thing from the box is Yoshi Yoshanti's fashion book. I've been a fan of her artwork since the Tarot of the Divine, and I've looked at her website many times. She has purses and bomber jackets, and she comes out with these art books every once in a while. I believe that she has mermaids, and this one, I have no reason to get a book because, digital doesn't bother me, so I can see all the art online, but I thought this would be nice for my granddaughter. She's gonna be into books. She can't really help it. Both of her parents were book fiends, and so I feel like this will be fun for both of us to go through. I'll probably just pass it on to her one day, or sooner than later. She's only about to be 2, and sure, she's too young for it right this minute, but the pages really are super sturdy. I feel like they would clean up if she got dirty fingers on them. I'm not gonna worry too much. I'd rather her have memories of us going through these pictures and in these books rather than treating it like it's super precious and she was never able to touch it. So we'll probably pull it out a few times while she's real little, and I'll give it to her when she's maybe 5 or 6. I think she might like that though. It's real pretty. I think this is just a sign sticker that I can put in a book, so a book plate. I'm not sure which book I would put it in. It doesn't really seem like a sticker though. I do think they called it a book plate. At any rate, that is that. I do need to do these in a little bit of an order. Let's do these. I believe I saw this deck on, I want to say it was Marine at Waves of Your Soul, her website or her YouTube channel. I could be wrong because it's been a minute and I do have lots of things taking up my brain. So this is the Eldritch Overload. Very exciting. Lots of sparkles. Not edged. Okay, so wands, swords, potions, and coins. So potions is the only one they changed from cups. This is the tarot reading guide. I do apologize. I believe this book is out of print now. I'm not positive. I just seem to recall getting an email saying that if I wanted to get an extra one, it would be the time to do it, because they were not going to print it again, or it would be a very long time before they were able to print it again. So it has the full card on one side, and then it has a simple write-up, the upright, the reverse, and then some journal prompts down at the bottom. Again, I find this setup really, I don't know, helpful to me, so. Oh, there's a glare. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, I'll just go through the cards, and then you won't have so much glare. So, I believe every card has hollow on it. Yes, it does. Okay. So I may treat this the same way I did the other, where I flip it around a little bit to see the glitter. There won't be motion. And those are the backs. Ooh, very shiny. This one's a little dark. I can tell already this deck is going to get a lot of use. It's very futuristic, obviously, and I feel like it's soft enough and humorous enough to be I could be in the right mood always for this deck. I wonder how my Techno Mage deck would pair with this, because it is quite a bit more harsh than this deck, and I wonder if it would soften it up. I wonder how they'll talk together. I might try that later. Love the color palette too. Eldritch Overload. I am going to slip this in here for now. Figure out where I want to put it later. Whee! Yes. Okay. I love that deck, and this is the one I have not seen yet. This was what the whole campaign was about. The Fablemaker's deck of many things. Yoshi Yoshanti. I love her work. I'm super excited. Get the plastic off here and we'll look at the guidebook. An oracle for risk and reward. So I don't know much, but in D&D there's an actual reward. There's an item that you can get called the Deck of Many Things, and usually it has like unlimited abilities to do something. I'm not really sure. Maybe it tells you your future, maybe it tells you how to get to something. I'm not positive, but I do know that your dungeon master will have the ability to decide what it will do for you and what it won't. This deck gives you the ability to use it in-game. Not that I play, my family does. I have lots and lots of young people in the family that play, but it also gives you the ability to use it as an oracle. So they have the overworld and the underworld, and a lot of questions. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so much fun. Okay. This guidebook serves as an intuitive companion to the Fablemaker's Deck of Many Things, combining the wisdom of Oracle with the iconic magic item. The book holds instructions for performing Oracle readings with the Deck of Many Things and offers questions to guide you. You'll also find old and new rules for using the Deck of Many Things in your 5e games. The cards can help guide you or set your character on a path, but only you can decide your fate. Which cards will you draw? Compatible with Fablemaker's Deck of Many Things. Okay. How fun. So, yes, so I thought maybe this was the case. They didn't put up, oh, wait. I'm learning, hold on. Okay. Very glossy. Woohoo. Don't worry, I will do this again. I'm trying to figure out, they have the overworld is here, and the underworld is here. So the same images, which is great, but instead of having reversed, you just have a separate card, which is kind of nice for somebody like me. I'm just now learning reversals, and they can be kind of confusing because sometimes they're opposites, sometimes they're not, of what the original card means, and this is pretty cool. This is very helpful. And especially because it's an oracle, how fun is that? And we have the tiny little booklet. The booklet has the theme, which is the keyword. It has overworld keywords, underworld keywords, and then a write-up about overworld and underworld meanings. So this would be your tote with you guidebook. Fits in the deck box. You know, I'm kind of tempted to do it this way. That's the last card. Cards. All right. So I didn't shuffle any of the other decks because they seemed kind of thick and difficult to work with. Not the Eldritch Overload, but as a glossy deck, this flows really easily. It doesn't seem to stick too much. Sometimes I have them where they like to suction together. So it's not bad. And it held its shape. Okay. So the next part of the video, I have gone through these things and I'm not sure that they've sent me the right items, so I'm gonna probably contact them and make sure that my order is right. I do recall getting these. Should not be altar cloths. I believe these are supposed to be tapestries. Beautiful artwork. Do love the fabric. It feels like it really is silk. Not cheap. Very nice. So this is the back of the card, the artwork that's on the back of the card. I believe this one's called the Oracle. Hold on. The Vizier. So this one's the Vizier. Again, it's beautiful. Very nice. It's velvet, and this is satin, it feels like. It's a little bit more stiff than the silk, so it feels more like satin on the inside. It could be silk. Don't take my word for it. I'm just telling you what it feels like, and these are luxuriously soft. But I don't know why I got 4. So that is everything, and I'm not sure. I will put the, wow, that looks blue in my phone. I promise it's purple. Okay, I will put the website where you can look through the items here. Like I said, the Eldritch Overload guidebook, the big book, I don't believe is available. Again, don't take my word for it. It's just an email that I received stating that they were running low on those books, and they weren't going to reproduce them again for a while. So, but all of this other stuff, I believe, is available. They have lots of different enamel pins. But yeah, check out the website, because, you know, her artwork is just, I think it's just beautiful, and I hope that they get a lot of attention for this. It's such a big box of stuff, and you know, it's going to be a long video, but I wanted you to be able to see every detail of everything. So you guys have a great week. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next time. It will be the end of the year. Bye, guys.